everybody, it's Timmy Dollar, your mentor. We're back in today's video. I hope you guys have been fine. Um, what you're going to cover today is quite sensitive and it's quite very important in trading. Without this one thing, you cannot be successful in the market. However good you are at analyzing, you cannot be successful without this one thing. This one thing is called trading psychology. So I'm going to cover a few important things that are going to quite help you a lot if you implement them well. In the description, I have a trading broker that you can use. For those that don't have trading accounts, I want to recommend one of the brokers that I use. You can check the link in the description, and then you can open up a trading account and start trading. So, trading psychology. You see, we have a lot of good technical analysts, but they don't make money in the market. Why? That should be the question you should ask yourself. Most of you are very good in the market or trading or analyzing the market, but you hardly make any money. So today I want to talk about the 3 phases of trading psychology that will help you out. So first of all, let's look at what happens. Now, let us look at what happens when you deposit money in your trading account and you want to start trading. Let us assume your account is $100. Let us assume you have deposited $100 in your trading account. There are 2 things that are going to happen when you start trading. When you open your first trade, this account balance will either go down or go up. If you lose the trade that you opened, the first trade you've opened, the account balance will automatically go down. Let's say you are at negative $10. Yeah? And here you're at positive $10. How you act in these 2 situations is what determines the survival of that account. In this first scenario, when you start with a negative 10, remember now you are at $90. Here you are at $110. In the first scenario, when the first scenario happens, the chances of you blowing that account increase. Why? We shall cover that in a bit. When the second scenario happens, the chances of you blowing the account are very less. Yeah? So, what happens when you lose this negative 10? What goes in your mind? Remember, you deposited $100. So when you lose the 10, your mind will still be remembering $100 because that's the money you deposited. So, stupidly, you'll trade thinking the account is $100, which is not the case, because now the account has shifted to $90. So you should shift your mindset, your mind, to forgetting the $100 and to seeing the $90 that is in your face. Yeah, it means you have to reduce the lot size that you are using, and then you have to forget. You have to forget the $100 and see that now katini now a chenda. I have $90. So this is the reality. I should calm down and trade this $90 the way I'm supposed to trade a $90 account. But when you trade a $90 account, thinking of the 100 that was there, you're increasing your chances of blowing that account. Because you use a bigger lot size, because you want to recover the loss very quick, what would happen? You lose that trade again. You're now at negative $30. The account is going to $70 now. Your mind becomes impulsive. What happens? You start thinking of going full margin now on the $70 because now you want to double it for it to become $140. What happens? You blow the account. And you should understand that every time you blow an account, you're going to deposit again. But every time you cut a loss and trade in a disciplined manner, you can lose, but later on, you can make the losses back. Slowly. It might not be that week. It might be the next week or even the next month. But what matters is for you to be in the market. What matters is for you to remain in the market, not to be out of the market. Because the only way you can be a trader is when you stay in the market. When you're out of the market after blowing the account, you're not a trader. You start looking for money again to give these guys again. And then you repeat the same thing. And then you lose. Yeah? So let's learn to shift our mindset or our mind when we deposit money to trade. We should understand that the account can start by increasing or by reducing. And when it starts by reducing, how are you supposed to handle that? Because that's the most challenging way. Start by reducing, adjust your mind to the account size that is available, adjust the lot size suitable for the account size that is available, and understand that you're not going to gain anything by making impulsive decisions. The more impulsive decisions you make, the higher the chances of you blowing the account and then depositing again, which is hectic. Yeah? Hope you have understood that first part. Then, let's cover the next part now. Let's cover the next part. Let us assume you have opened up a buy position and it's in profit. Because when you open up a buy, to either go in profit or in a loss. So, when you are losing, what goes through a trader's mind when they are losing and when they are winning? 99% of traders, when they are losing, the mind tells them, keep holding. Maybe that trade will go into profit. That's why you're able to hold losses overnight. Yeah? You're able to hold losses overnight. But you cannot hold profits for even 1 hour. Are you seeing how funny the mind is? You can hold losses the whole night, hoping they would go into profit. But when you finally go into profit, you can't hold the profits for 1 hour. You want to close. Are you seeing how funny the mind can trick you? So, what should we do when we are losing, and what should we do when we are winning? So when you're losing, losses at all times should be cut. Cut your losses early, but hold your winners. Are you aware that you can lose 7 trades in a row, but win 3 trades and still be profitable? Yeah, it's possible. But that will only happen when you cut the losses early and then maximize your winners. Yes, we do lose trades. Even I do lose trades. There are days that can be challenging. You get 5 losses in a row, or even 3 losses in a row. But you wait for those 2 winners that you're going to maximize on, make the loss back, and make more profits. If you're not strong psychologically, you cannot be a trader. If you cannot handle losses, if you cannot manage your losses, if you cannot manage your winners, you cannot never be a trader. Okay? If you're this kind of person who opens up a trade and then you find yourself adjusting the stop loss over 3 times, you're gambling, my friend. Yeah? It means you didn't plan well for that trade. It means you're not ready to accept that you are going to lose. And in this business, if you can't accept the losses, because we need to understand that we are not the ones that move this market. However much the people who tell you that we trade like banks, no, that's not the fact. If you traded like the banks, you wouldn't be losing. You don't even have half of the capital that the banks use. You don't even have a quarter of the capital that these banks use to move the market. And with your $100, you're saying that you are trading with the banks. You're still waiting for choke and you think you're trading with the banks. You're waiting for confirmations and you think you're trading with the banks. Banks don't wait for all of that. We are all retail traders. All the strategies work. All the strategies work. But to be a successful trader, you need to stick to one trading style and be faithful to it in both losing and winning seasons. Okay? So, when you're winning trade, you should learn how to manage a trade, because there are ways you can either set a break even, because whenever we enter these trades, we always have a target. We have a take profit. Yeah? So you can either set a trade when the market goes into position, create structures that can allow you to protect profit. You can set your break even and wait for the market to either hit your target or take you at break even. That's the first style of managing a trade, a winning trade. How do you manage a losing trade? By cutting it. by closing it. Yeah, because we always have a stop loss. You chase your stop loss, it's okay. It's not. It does not mean that you don't know how to trade. It does not mean that you don't know how to trade. Trust me, in your journey of trading, the market is going to hit your stop loss quite often. Okay? But that doesn't define you as a trader. That doesn't define you as a trader. Okay? What defines you as a trader is what you do after losing. And also what you do after winning. If you are, because there's a level that all traders must go through. If you are this trader that feels like crying after making a loss, yeah, because when you cry after, you feel bad and cry after making a loss, it means you'll be excited when you make profit. That's the level you're supposed to go through. But at some point, that excitement and pain after losing will go away, because you need to understand this is business. Yeah, in business you can either lose or make money. Yeah, for example, me, I can look at 1 MUSD in profit and I don't feel anything. But when I show it, like when I post and someone sees, like, be like, wow, what? That is nothing, because I can also lose. I can lose 1 MUSD, but I can make 5 MUSD. So the level of my excitement is neutral. You'll never see me excited or sad after making a loss, because I passed that level. Okay? And I don't want this video to be long. This topic is quite wide. Let us cover the last phase. The third phase. The third phase is about what you do when you lose a trade. What do you do when you lose a trade? What do you do when you lose a trade? People do quite many things. They jump from one strategy to another because they think the other doesn't work. Yeah? Because now, let us assume it was a trend line strategy. Market gave them, because you need 2 points to draw a trend line, the third point. Okay? Maybe you came back here. According to the confirmation they gave you, you opened the buy here, but the market first went down and then went up. Yeah? So, you are at a negative. You're at a negative. But you should also understand that the market can come back here and go up. So, what do other people do after losing this? They are going to go and trade support and resistance now, because they think the trend line does not work this week. They will go, they will do this. They will go. This is an area of resistance. They get a break. Market comes back here, clean setup. They are buying. Market first weeks them out. They are stop loss here, and then goes up. Now they are like trend lines and support and resistance don't work. That's what they will be going through their mind. They'll be like, Kasta, some SMC. I'm going to trade with the banks. That's what they will tell themselves. I'm going to trade with the banks. Let me show you this support and resistance thing doesn't work. Let me go and trade with the banks. Look. You have a BMS breakout structure with a block. Market comes here, shifts, drawing the order block responsible. Market comes here, they buy. Market first wicks them out to sweep liquidity. Then it goes up. And then it goes up. So at this point, the trader is frustrated. The account has been wiped out, half of it. Now they are looking for one setup to go full margin to recover all the losses. This is what goes in your mind. You have used 3 strategies in a row, but you should not knowing that all these strategies are retail strategies. We are all retail traders. Whether SMC, whether BMMM, whatever, be the market maker. If these things were working 100%, we wouldn't be using stop loss. We just know where to buy and sell and make money. Do you get? But these are all retail strategies. Whatever strategy you use, you can be profitable and you can be rich. I can use trend lines and make money the whole week. I can use support and resistance. Of course, not every zone is supposed to be traded. There are zones that you're and there's a way you should draw the zones. And I make money the whole week. I can use SMC and make money the whole week. But what I will never do is use 3 strategies at once or in a row. Okay? I cannot jump from SMC and go to S and R. I can combine S and R and trend lines and still make money. These things work, but how you enter the market is what differentiates you from other people that trade it. The confirmations that you take. Some of you will be like, but we make sniper entries. We are not like the others. But you are still a trail trader, my friend. We all make sniper entries, but it doesn't make us trade with the banks. We are all retail traders. The moment that sticks into your mind, you respect other traders and you'll cool down as a trader. Because when you trade SMC, you think you're above everyone. Pride takes over. You lose money. You're losing money. You're using SMC, which you claim that you're trading with the bank, but secretly you're using money. You're losing money and you know it. But when you're bypassing, think, hey, the bank trader, how are you? Hey, you laugh, but you know the losses you make in the background. Never allow pride in trading. It will discipline you. It will make you lose a lot of money. It will make you not learn. Yeah? And the same cycle we just continue like that. And you lose a lot of money and it will take you years to be a profitable trader. So what am I saying? When you decide to use trend lines, they work. You're supposed to use support and resistance, use it, it works. Because before SMC came in, these things were there. When you go in years before SMC, what strategies were there? And people were making money. So you're telling me that the banks entered the market after a while to use SMC. So before SMC, what were the banks using? Oh, before support and resistance and trend lines, what were the banks using? This should open your mind that you're nothing close to trading like the banks. That statement should not even be in your head. Okay? Don't want this video to be long. Okay. Anyway, I think I've talked enough about. If you implement the three things I've talked about, it doesn't matter what strategy you use, you will make money. You will make money, trust me. You see some sort of consistency. Okay? Don't forget sign up under the broker I've used posted in the description. I wish you all a good trading week. I love you all. Have a good week. Bye.